Good afternoon, and welcome to this month's edition of Timely Tips. Really happy to have you here. It's December. I'm sure, like me, you're looking forward to the year coming to a close. What a year, right? We certainly had our share of challenges this year. And one of the things I think we've all learned through this is we need one another, and we certainly are leaning into each other a lot more, leaning into our communities a lot more, depending on our friends, depending on laughter. I know I certainly have depended on my friends, relied on my friends, reached out a lot more this year because community is everything, right? Right, online community, you know this more than anything. And so we have a great article this month that talks about the importance of building an online support community and how you can do that with minimal effort. So if you're someone who's still building your online community and making sure that you're checking in with people with your mental health, check out this article on how to build an online community with minimal effort. I think you'll get a lot out of that. The second article that we have in Timely Tips this month talks about the fact that this year has been so uncertain, that we've had so many challenges. None of us on March 15th or in March thought we would be looking at staying at home and staying in place for another 10 months or 8 months, 9 months. And here we are. We're still at home and in place. And if you're in Toronto or in Ontario, for the most part, you're facing another lockdown. And so one of the things we've learned this year is expect uncertainty, even when it doesn't look like it's around the corner. How do we plan for that? So the second article is about the top financial risks that you might face. And one of the things we've also learned is it's not always the markets. It's losing your job, which many people have, losing your health, which we're seeing quite a bit during the pandemic. And also we're seeing, unfortunately, people splitting up, breaking up their relationship, getting a divorce, and there are many, many financial implications to that. So this article just talks about how to help organize yourself, how to help prepare for financial uncertainty when it isn't the markets. And that actually has a much bigger risk to your finances than the market. So if you're interested in how you can protect yourself from these top 3 financial risks, check out the article. And then third, we have an article in this month's newsletter about our Legacy Toolbox. And the Legacy Toolbox is actually a big passion of mine. I have been working with clients now for the last 24 years, and one of the struggles I've seen that got in the way of doing a financial plan is people don't often know where their financial documents are. They're not always put together, they're not organized. They have trouble putting their hands on it. Their taxes might be one place, their will might be somewhere else, their deeds for their homes might be somewhere else, their medical information might be somewhere else. So I've come up with something I'm calling the Legacy Toolbox, because how you have yourself organized is your legacy. And so the toolbox gives all of your important financial documents a home. So if you're interested in learning how you can use the Legacy Toolbox, there's a great article this month in how to use the Legacy Toolbox and how to help your loved ones, help you if, God forbid, something happens, the uncertain happened, and they needed to look out for you, look out for your health and your finances, how the Legacy Toolbox will help you. And then if you're like most people, because we've had so much uncertainty, taxes is a really big issue. For example, you might have started off the year working at your job, and then COVID hit, and then now you're unemployed and you're on CERB, and then after a few months, your luck changed again and you were able to find work, and then during that time period you came off CERB. How do you file your taxes? Or you're a business person who runs a business, you had a really great start to the year, and then COVID hit, and now you're on wage subsidy, and your employees are on wage subsidy as well. And then, fast forward a few months, the business picked up again, and now you're no longer on wage subsidy. How do you file your taxes? Are you at risk of getting some of the benefits that you receive clawed back? I did a Instagram live, so if you're not on Instagram with me, please feel free to follow me at Jackie Porter CFP. I did a live with Rosanna Lamana where we talked about all of these things. So if you're interested in making sure you're filing your taxes correctly for this year's taxes, check out our article on how to get organized for 2020 taxes during COVID. And really, as always, we're always interested in getting your feedback on how we can be more helpful to you, what sort of articles you'd like to see, what suggestions you have for what we can do for a future live. We love engaging with you, so feel free to follow us. And all of the links will be in the comments. And also, please feel free to check out our YouTube videos. We have lots of resources on my website, www.askjackie.ca. Looking forward to connecting with you next year. Please take care of yourself, take care of your loved ones, stay safe, and stay healthy. See you next year. See you in 2021. All the best, everyone. Talk to you soon. Bye now.